spacious. One of my favorite parts. We have our garden right there. It's pretty unkempt this summer. This is my living room. I've been spending most of my time down here waiting for my roomies to come. Just kind of put my own imprint into it. My kitchen, my dining room. This is one of my favorite parts, all this space for all my food. I applied via essay. The essay was about 1,000 words of why you think you'd be a good fit in this house, and they let me in. These are my vegetables. It's from Green Edge. It's from Roadhaver. I don't know where the kale's from, but if you want a smoothie, we plan on making a kale smoothie. We got a really good solar panel view right here. It's a bonfire pit down. Came fully furnished, all that came with it. Desk, chair. Like in my life, I've just recently learned about people being hungry. And I've learned through some classwork. I remember we would see a lot of videos, not a lot, maybe a couple that really stuck in my head, where, and they could have been run by Dateline, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, but asking a group of children, you know, what does it feel like to be hungry? And they'd raise their hand and they would say, it's like painful, you can't really sleep, so my mom will make me some tea, but we don't have food for a few days. And one little girl starts crying in one of these videos and saying, you know, I bet it would probably be a lot better if I wasn't around, because then we wouldn't be so hungry, they would be able to eat, so maybe it was better if I just didn't live. And this girl had to be 9. And there were a couple other videos that were in Athens and seemed to be filmed only a few years ago. And, you know, it seems as though it's gotten even worse. And it had adults who, when asked, you know, what are you gonna do? You know, I'm gonna go to the food pantry tomorrow, and I'm gonna get what I can, try to go to this free dinner, and try to go to the office and sign up for blah 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 blah. And they're stressed and they're tired. And even one man in one of the videos said, you know, I'm starting to believe I might be worth more dead than alive, because I can't afford to eat. My family can't afford to eat. So that's a huge reason that those kind of videos like really stick with me. And I've never been hungry, not that kind of hungry. I would complain for being hungry for a few hours, but for children to have to memorize the dates of the month when their parents can get money for food, and to have to stress about that really sucks, because how could you concentrate on getting an education or being happy at all? And it hurts your brain. So, and but also I really enjoy getting to know the people who come to pick up from donation stations distribution, because it's a fun, happy environment.
Are you flirting with me?
It's like a little over 400 pounds.
He'll come with us. I'm gonna put your phone right here, okay? That's maybe like 60% of what we got today.
I am an AmeriCorps Common Core service person, so I am doing the donation station and discovery kitchen coordinator position. I am.
24, 20, 10, 15, 10, 10, now 15, 15, 15, 15, now 20, 15,
Produce for us, and then we'll get that produce out to the food pantries tomorrow.
So they don't mind paying for all this for you?
No, they just we have a lot of good people in Athens, and people who come up around here who just want to help out people. They explained it to me. They said that they don't want to see anybody go hungry. And that's what our food's preventing, is people, this isn't just, we're not just, buying it just because, we want to buy the produce. We're buying it to keep people from out here. Because in Athens County, 20.5% of our population is food insecure. So that means, 1 out of 5 people in Athens County doesn't know where one of their meals is going to be coming from in this month. So, we have a lot of people who are conscious of that in Athens County, and they understand it, that it could be their neighbors, heck, it could be, you never know when it's going to be you. You know what I mean? You never know when it's going to be anybody. That's why a lot of people out here do what they do.
Are they anonymous, or do they have just come up?
I know who they are. They usually don't ask for too much, they don't usually, ask for too much of a presentation about it or anything like that. But yeah, we know who they are. But
They're around here right now bidding.
yeah,
And it goes straight to CFI.
yeah. They usually spend roughly between $400 and $700 in auction, and they want to just make sure that we get this produce out to people who need it.